The I'm Friends with the DJ podcast is brought to you by Grip Tins. Patent pending 100% food grade silicone, BPA free with gecko grooves and spiral ring sleeve for your bartending tin. In an environment where things tend to get wet, we let you get a grip. That is www.griptins.com. www.griptins.com. GRIPTINZ. Grip Tins.
All right, what's good, guys? Welcome to I'm Friends with the DJ, episode 18. Do I really got to introduce you guys?
Yeah, you probably should.
All right, so this is Olive Oil, Kevin Merkel, Ryan Fisher. I'm on the bottom. And then there's me, Angelo the Kid. We're vibing. 18 episodes in, goddamn. And we're
Took a long time to
also
get there.
Yeah, it did. We're also doing it differently. I feel like we were recording our podcasts and it would come out like the week after. And so much shit would happen within that week from when it would be released. So we're recording this on a Tuesday and we're releasing it on Thursday. So you guys will be updated on everything pretty much.
Yeah. So
Up to date.
Yeah. So now it's going to be every other Tuesday. We're going to record an episode. We're going to upload it on Thursday.
We're almost functional.
Makes a lot more sense. We're getting there. We'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure.
I give it 2 more years and we'll be good. But
2 more years and 20 more views.
Yep. That's all that matters. So
shout out to our fans sticking through.
Yeah. So yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to all the fans.
We know you're out there, buddy.
The one thing, Aaron, what's good? The one thing I actually wanted to start off this conversation, Fish brought this up before the podcast, Clubhouse, because this is a new app coming out right now. Clubhouse.
Still don't know what the fuck it is, but I got invited. So
as of right now, it's an app.
On Clubhouse.
It's an app pretty much that like you have to be invited for. It's like the beginning steps. They're trying to just like try it out. And they're
like
literally
room, right?
It's almost like
it's
a live
chat room app.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
A live chat thing.
Like could be like live podcasts. There's always different like discussions. People hop in. I know a lot of people that are like hopping in for the most. It's like any topic ever. You can find anything right now, which is pretty cool.
So you don't necessarily need to know the people. You just hop in a topic.
Yeah,
like there could be.
It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like a Reddit, like a subreddit, but it's like it's live.
Yeah,
quote unquote. Rather than like there being a post from 3 hours ago and you comment on it. It's like
that's cool. That's cool.
It's like direct interaction at one time.
Yeah, so I could just like pop in and just start trolling people like crazy.
Like if you want to go there's like a bunch of fucking dudes from the Netherlands talking about Tech House. So you find like a group about it.
You're wrong. Americans made it. Like just shit like that, just to fuck with everyone.
Yeah,
sure.
It's like Periscope in a way. I don't know if you guys remember Periscope.
Periscope was just live video.
Yeah,
but
it was like a Facebook Live, like in an app.
Yeah.
Periscope created the Facebook Live aspect though, where you can like comment like stuff live.
Oh yeah, they were like the first ones to do.
You remember? Fish,
yeah, they were their first app that did like live streams. Yeah, I mean,
you remember when I
tried before it, but
the dumb not troll. You don't remember that?
That was back like in freshman year of college.
Oh,
I don't remember.
I was a loser, but it was funny as hell. There's one dude actually banned me on Periscope.
Why? What happened?
Because
I do remember this.
He was a comedian. It's actually a great story.
All right, let's
He was
see.
like a comedian. I actually know him. I might name drop him. He lives in California. He has like a comedian actors club. He was like, I don't know why, like he just popped up on like that For You Periscope. And he had a good amount of followers. I think a couple thousand, to be honest with you. I follow him on Twitter, and he still uses Periscope. And when I click on him, I can't view him because I'm still banned or blocked.
No way. So what happened? Why'd you get banned?
Yeah, so he used to be like very interactive with his followers and do like skits, talk about his comedy. He would do like comedy skits on there, and he would be very like responsive with his comments. And I would just troll the fuck out of people, like in the dumbest way. Like I would comment and be like, yo, like Aaron Habert, like, I just name dropped him, whatever. Guy's name was Aaron Habert.
Yeah, because he really gives a shit, bro. Continue the story.
He knows. I would be like, yo, Aaron Haber, like, love your shirt, love your hat, like, you got a dope style. And he'd read it out. He'd be like, oh, Kevin Merkel says, love your shirt, love your style, love your hat. Thanks, bro. Like, really appreciate it. And then seconds later, I'd write, not. He'd read it every time and would get so mad. And I'd have people backing me up, being like the knock guy, to the point where I did it like probably like 15, 20 videos.
Yeah,
And he got so pissed off, he like blocked me. He like legit blocked me.
that's
And then,
funny as
the
hell.
knock guy's back, the knock guy's back. And that's what I would do. I would be like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. Like you're killing it, yada yada. Like I'm done making fun of you. And then he'd be like, oh, thanks, man. He's like, I did not think he was getting old. And then like 5 minutes later, I would just be like in all caps, not, and it would pop up and people would see it and they'd like it and shit. It was so funny.
That's gold. That's literally gold.
The dumbest thing ever. But people used to always like read it and stuff. Cause like I said, you're right. It was like Facebook Live now and or Instagram Live, like that was the beginning of it. So it was just something different. I just remember people would just go on and would just like see their followers come in and wait for comments and do like reactions and shit.
Periscope was pretty much like it was like Instagram Live, but just in an app.
But it was separate. And now I'm kind of curious to see like, because TikTok made reels and stuff, or Instagram made reels and shit. So
Instagram's gonna be making
Instagram's probably gonna try to make something that relates to Clubhouse now if it starts like doing well.
Yeah.
Because they just want to just be the one-stop shop for everybody at this point.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
I think it's dope because like it just like I haven't really gotten a chance to just sit on there and actually look for rooms I want to sit in. But like it's cool how like you can literally find any topic. I know someone who's an actor and he's like found something for young actors that like are struggling to get into the business and what they did, and people are sharing their
so
stories.
it's like more of a networking thing.
Yeah, it's huge on networking. Really cool. So
that's cool.
I want to start sitting that. We should definitely open up we should do something on I'm friends with DJ on there.
Yeah, we could do some type of like live polls or something like that. Like have people come in that never DJ before, have questions, how to get into the business and shit. Like as much as we're new to the game, quote unquote, in certain ways.
Yeah.
We got a lot of experience and we've
within a year
relatively moved quick, fast.
Yeah.
And I don't think that obviously it's like that for anybody. It was opportunity, but obviously we've all done things correct and right to put ourselves in this opportunity and those places, you know. Wasn't by chance, it wasn't by luck, which I think is important to talk
a little bit of luck
about for sure.
There's always a little bit of luck involved.
Always a little bit of luck.
Luck is always involved, but I think also just like good personality, like just be us in general. Like we're not like we have.
Listen, don't give away the secrets. Join our clubhouse.
Yeah. Find out more later.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
So,
right. Weekend recap. How was the weekend last week?
Yeah. So, I mean, my weekend was. I actually forget. So you guys go first, and then I'll think about it.
Where were you? You were at Wolf all weekend, no?
Yeah, I think Saturday.
Yeah. So we did our weekend.
Friday.
We weren't
Friday. I was off.
Yeah, we weren't at the bar on this past Friday, but we had karaoke Thursday. Always a shit show. Yeah. Karaoke Thursdays, bro. Low key might be more fun than some Saturdays.
Because it's different.
But it's just like I just feel like just people are more into it than they are.
It's like intimate.
It's just it's very like just the crowd's just energetic in like a very COVID friendly way. It's good.
Well, yeah, there's something to do.
Group, yeah, connected. Everyone's singing, like they're all like connected. So like as much as you go to a bar on like a Friday and Saturday, people come in and like flip tables. We're noticing it's the same people are coming every Thursday, like with their tables, and they're like kind of friends with everybody. You know what I mean? Cool. Like this one table's friends with this table that met through karaoke Thursday. You know?
It's sick.
It's like low-key, it's like pretty fucking dope.
Building a community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through fucking shitty ass rig karaoke.
Yeah. That's amazing.
YouTube karaoke.
Karaoke at its finest.
That's dope. I gotta make it out. I gotta make it out one night. Like I can't come. Like I can't drive in.
That ass. It's a good time because like some kid will sing Billy Joel and then we just play Tremor right after. And it's so dumb.
It's so dumb. Bad karaoke performances.
Those are always interesting too.
Someone sings Uptown Funk, Calling right after.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just every EDM.
Yeah, we had karaoke on Thursday. Then we were there. We were at Green Rock Saturday during the day.
Yeah,
so we played till 7. It
was a good time.
Yeah, Saturday was solid.
I mean, we had a little scruffle on Thursday. I wouldn't even call it like a fight. It was like,
yeah, I mean, shit happens. It's a bar. But Saturday we had like good crowd. There was a lot of reservations and stuff. Sunday we started off a little slow, but picked up.
How are you guys doing like your table times? Is it like people have to is it like, okay, you can only get it during this time, this time, this time, this time, or
Yeah, so it's a little different.
I think it's like what is it, 3.5 hours?
3.5
when you book
hours.
from?
You can book. The latest you can book is 10, 11 o'clock on Saturdays, and Sunday's completely different. So Sunday's 2 time slots. You have morning, which is like 11 to 1 o'clock you can book, and that goes till 4. And then you have after 4, which goes 4 to night. They're looking to change it. It's kind of ever changing. I wouldn't necessarily call it an issue. I would say a concern for some people is right now on Green Rock, you can book in advance. So we actually have, I think, the next like 2 weeks booked out from 6 p.m. on every Saturday. So you can't even get a table in 2 weeks. I mean, good for the bar, don't get me wrong. But the bar also like, specifically Brandon and Pat kind of expressed concerns at one point too, that they hope that people don't book in advance, like a lot of dates, like 5 dates or 4 dates, and then cancel. You know what I mean, like last minute and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
isn't
but the thing is, though,
isn't it only for the month though? Like you can only book for the month, I think.
I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think you can book like 3 weeks or something like that.
I'm not too positive.
Yeah,
I don't really know
how
what site they're using, how it works.
I feel like maybe for Sundays that might be a little bit worse, but I think like Saturdays it's so easy to fill that spot up, especially at Green Rock. It'll be like,
I mean, I feel like that's right now. That's any place in Hoboken.
So like Wicked, we've been doing. It's like literally 4 different times. On Saturdays you can come. It's like 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., and 10 p.m. to 2. And like when I'm DJing, so like we were just starting at 9 to 2, but like no one was like staying till close. Like, you know what I mean?
It's so long.
It's so
we were talking about this because like when we used to go out, we would go out at 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
We would never go out at 9 o'clock. That's way too early.
Exactly.
Yeah.
10:30 was like the earliest.
Go 10:30, and sometimes we would just go there to like beat lines and shit.
Yeah. But this past weekend, like the time, like we did those times, and it was fucking amazing. So it was dope. Like I think that it's like people are starting to realize too. Oh shit, I got to make a fucking reservation to come out. Like I gotta, I can't just show up. So
yeah. It's just tough to coordinate. We all have friends that are reaching out for specific stuff. You want to help people out. It's just like it's a nightmare. Fridays, it's crazy to see what Fridays are though. At least for Green Rock on our side, because we get a huge influx of people coming in at like 5 o'clock.
Like that's like when the bar opens, the bar gets 6 tables.
That's crazy.
And most of the times I feel like they come in thinking they're going to stay all night. And it weirdly works out because we don't have reservations. It's kind of first come, first serve, but it's also kind of like you got to know people. Like we do kind of have reservations, like in a way, if you know what I mean. So people at 5-9% of the time, and ultimately do get like kicked out at some point from like either 8, 9, or 10.
I mean, they're not getting. I mean, yeah, they're getting kicked out, but like they're told like, hey, we have some reservations coming in.
Yeah. That's what I mean by it. Like, it's kind of the sense of also it's like the unwritten like 3.5 hour rule on Saturday.
Yeah,
it's also kind of implemented on Friday.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying about this is though, like Fridays, everyone is just blackout drunk.
Best day
out of any day. Like
Friday is my favorite day of the week. There's no comparison from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is the best day of the week.
I think like I just remember before even COVID, like when I showed up to Green Rock, when I would show up with you guys, like you guys would still have tables though. Like nothing would really, I feel like that's normal for Green Rock though, to have those early tables just chilling and hang out.
5 to 8. So like those people are hammered. That's the thing. It's like, it's not even like they're getting, like Fisher mentioned, like kicked out or like asked to leave. And they're like enjoying themselves and being fine. And usually it's like they kind of get asked to leave because they're hammered. You know what I mean? And they got to get other people in. It's just like insane on Fridays where we see like obviously we're there Saturday night, obviously on Sunday, obviously people are getting drunk, but Fridays I feel like people just like hit a different level. I don't know if it's specifically towards Green Rock or other places. Maybe it's because Green Rock, like I said, you don't have that reservation. It's kind of first come, first serve. So people do get there early. Like people that are there at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, happen to stay all night. But people are naturally I'm curious to see how it moves forward. We get back to like, pretty much a consistent new normal. But every time I've been out, like the bars have been dying a lot earlier than typical.
Yeah.
And people, because they're either like they can't hang, or like we're not used to drinking that long. We're just getting fucked up, way too early, or it's just the fact of people don't want to be out that long. They're comfortable with being out to like 1:00, 1:30, like maybe 2.
Or people just have to readjust to staying out late.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
This past
second
Saturday
part.
was, I mean, from what I saw with Wicked, like we stayed till close. Like
What was closed for you?
it was like 2:30.
Okay.
2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just
Summer Fridays, like 2:00, 2:15.
Yeah.
Typically on a Friday we were like 2:30, 2:45, like 3.
Yeah.
to
I think once you see restrictions get lifted more and more, it's gonna entice people to want to stay out longer.
1,000%.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that.
What time? It's like Sunday when we were around. What time we closed? Like the Green Rock closed like at 9, right?
No, it was like 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be at Green Rock till like fucking 1:30, 2:00 on a Sunday.
I mean, that's a Sunday though, 2 weeks after Super Bowl. That never happens. So that's good.
No, that's
like,
awesome.
the fact that we were talking about this the other day too. Like we got to keep these Sundays going strong.
Well, yeah,
Like,
people are still coming out. Like we had Wicked Wolf. It wasn't anything crazy, but we did have a good amount of tables for
and
Sunday.
it's more than when we were like open, quote unquote. Like
I think
it is, but it's not even like a crazy number, but it's just like enough to keep the party going.
I think that has to do with a direct correlation of people not staying out super late on Saturdays and Fridays and stuff. People are now consistently coming out and stuff. Like, we had a decent crowd at Green Rock. I was fortunate enough to actually head over to Texas, shout out to Cole Party, Chris Camp over there. They had a great Sunday, in my opinion. When I was there, it was pretty much packed out.
Yeah.
So they, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of the bars kind of follow those trends where they're getting like pretty solid Sundays.
Dude, I really think like the dinner dance vibe is gonna be fucking huge going forward. Like
happy hours. Like you think we're gonna like
almost like the Tiger Brunch, like how they do their thing. Like people are like around, they eat, and then all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, people are just fucking raging afterwards.
Yeah. Tables. Tables is it's hit or miss for some people. People enjoy it. Like I've had people come in, and I think I've mentioned this before on the podcast. I had people come in to Green Rock. They're like, typically, I don't like Green Rock, and I don't like it because it's too packed, and sometimes I feel like I can't move, and it's just tight, like it's a small bar. And people have taken advantage of the fact of coming to Green Rock and stuff because we have tables and like it's a little bit more relaxed. Like they feel a little more comfortable. Like I've had at least 5 people come up to me that typically wouldn't come. Now they have been coming, and they're like, I'm coming back. Like you need to get back to normal. So people do like the table aspect. There are some people out there. So
that's another thing. A lot of people, like even other places that are open, they're still not having like clubs that are like this right now. So out in Charleston, like I'm going back to Charleston this weekend, and their restrictions are like they still have I think it's like maybe 50%, but it's still like an awesome time. Like they're not 100% at all. But like it's
like 11 p.m.
It's 11 p.m. too, their curfew, which it kind of does like weird to me. Like, doesn't really make sense, but
none of it makes sense. It's never going to make sense.
Yeah, why do you have a curfew if there's no mask? Like
what's
a curfew?
Who knows?
There's no logic, bro.
That's like that makes sense. Like, yeah,
it's weird. Yeah. So like,
welcome to state governments.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, they're doing like, but like, it's a great time. People are fucking like, they can like dance, like they have room to do their thing. And they said like, I talked to the manager there. He's like, yo, this is like sick, but you've never seen it like packed to the brim. Like people can't move in here usually.
Yeah. And I'm honestly like you saying that, like I'm curious coming out of like restrictions getting lifted, all that stuff, when the bars are packed again. Are people are gonna like whatchamacallit? Like there's gonna be some people who aren't gonna want to go anymore.
Yeah.
Like you were saying.
Well, this summer, if we're at 50%, best of luck to anyone getting into a bar. Cause like, if you don't know anyone,
have fun.
Like it's going to be bad. Cause like 50, there was a line when there was 100%. I can only imagine fucking 50%. And you're going in
You can walk up to a bar, have a drink. It's a fun time, and you don't have to. It's a Sunday fun day from Thursday to Sunday at DJs. Like,
yeah,
it's like
I'm very, very curious.
I'm curious if these bars take advantage of continuing to do outdoor things.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
so.
as long as I feel like as long as they're allowed, as long as they get the permits from their towns and stuff like that, why not? It's extra space for you to make money.
Yeah, I know, but it's like also
it's not like it's not like the permits can't cost that much monny.
It's not
where you're gonna like lose on it, you know.
Well, think about it. If you're a bar that like had no idea that you could fit that many more people outside just for tables, like you're doing that 100%, you know.
Yeah
to make the extra money.
It's risk versus reward at that point, you know.
Yeah. So
in terms of like challenge, but
I feel like as long as the permits you need to get, like, you don't see it costing that much. If the cost isn't too high, why not?
Yeah.
Because you could just even if you get nothing for the outside, just if it's not too high, you just make the money back on the inside, you know.
Yeah, this is completely.
And then you just don't do it again. It's kind of just like you gotta see what happens.
This is completely out of. I mean, I guess it's connected a little bit. It's completely out of the realm, but for those that don't know, you probably do know, weed is legalized in New Jersey, according to Governor Murphy.
Pretty crazy.
Now, yeah. My question to you guys here, which is definitely higher level and down the line. I've seen a couple places out in Colorado. They have places called like weed lounges. Do you think these places are going to have like opportunity? Yeah, there we go. Okay, spark it up on camera. Spark it up. Yeah.
It's fucking illegal, bitches.
Do you guys think we'll have opportunity like to DJ like weed lounges and shit? Like, gonna be like weed clubs?
100%.
That'd be cool.
It's not. I don't think we're gonna see like a shop even pop up for probably 6 months.
No, probably a year. But like,
no, I'm thinking 6 months because there's people have been like
people already had the plan.
Their time and work has been put in with like whatever local people they need to do it with.
How do you think that would be though?
I'm curious where
I don't know.
They're gonna get the button. What? Wait, what?
Like DJ like a weed lounge and stuff. Because I feel like
obviously, shit. What do you mean?
It would be like everyone's gonna be like everyone like
chilling.
I would probably light up, and I don't smoke.
I would do that one time just because that would be fun.
Do you think people would dance, or they're just gonna be like
maybe
fucking zoinked in their chairs?
I feel it'd be more chilling. You know, like what if you did have like what if they did?
It's definitely possible.
Like, would you go to a house night, like a chill house night, and
like a deep house vibe?
Yeah, like, and people were just.
I would do that.
I feel like that'd be dope.
Yeah, it's
like I feel like you're gonna. I feel like you at some point you will see. I mean, and then this could be years down the line. I don't really know how the other states have done it yet, but I feel like you're gonna see bars, and then in the back it'll be like a cigar lounge, but with weed.
I don't think they can mix though.
That's why I'm saying in the future, like years in the future, it's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
They're gonna be allowed to combine at some point. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a dangerous combination.
How so?
It's like saying, "You good?" Sorry, it's some technical difficulty over there. It's like saying like, it's like the combination of like pills and alcohol. You know what I mean? Like that's not legal. I feel like they're never gonna put marijuana and alcohol in the same spot. I just feel like that's just a lot of room for issues and stuff like that, and people honestly get like 10 times more fucked up doing both of them together.
I never really understood. Like, can you get a DUI for? You can obviously get a DUI for.
Yeah.
Weed. That's a.
I mean, they might call it something different, but
like I don't know what they call it in Colorado or places that are legal. You know.
Yeah, I mean, so there's definitely going to be like capabilities. Obviously, you can't be like gonzo. You still got to drive, you know. And I'm curious to see how it affects like, because obviously weed affects everyone. And I could talk about this personally because I have like a love-hate relationship with marijuana in the sense that, sometimes I've smoked and I've had like a very like paranoid, like mad anxiety, like type vibe where if I'm not comfortable in my situation, I kind of like bug out eternally.
Yeah.
Eternally, rather. And I know people do get like that. For me, it's like just a product of like my surroundings. If I'm comfortable in the surroundings, I'm pretty much good to go. But yeah, like a weed lounge, like people might be bugging out. Like maybe people like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's still something that you're not going to see for a while.
yeah,
It's gonna be stores first.
like you've seen people freak out to the point sometimes where they call the cops because they think
Yeah.
they're gonna die or too high. Like like imagine like DJing and seeing people like freak out and you're like, what's going on? You know, like I don't even know if that ever gets.
I
that
mean, people
level.
do the same thing drunk.
I'll play dubstep.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm very curious on that topic because I think that is an area and opportunity to get into. People obviously
pretty
look at
crazy.
dispensaries and stuff like that. Like, why don't you? Yeah, why don't you go for that? You know, like do food, do like hookah, and like kind of like that weed vibe, and have like a little bit of a dance floor and have a DJ. You know, that's
I wonder who would go.
I
I
think
know,
it's a big community that would. You know,
Yeah.
The people who don't like going to bars, and that's a
you
lot of
probably
people.
could you probably could get away with like a BYO type vibe, but I don't think you'd ever be able to serve alcohol. But that's what I'm saying. Like these hookah lounges are like a perfect example. Like there's a big community of hookah lounges and people going out to those stuff. I feel like weed lounges will rip up. Shout out to Eddie Grand out here because I know he's probably planning on doing something like that.
Dude, he's like doing his private. He was doing his
Yeah,
private parties and shit.
He's got his pre-rolls and stuff. He'd hop
That's
all over.
That's CBD though, right?
Yeah,
That's pre-roll CBD.
yeah.
I mean,
But
if
he'd
there's
hop
gonna be
all
the
over.
first person that'll be DJing, that'll probably be him. I know
Yeah,
that
oh,
for
for
sure.
sure, for sure.
He
Yeah.
cracks me up. He's shout out Eddie Grand.
Shout out Eddie G. I had to do the plug over here because, like I said,
Hell
he's the
yeah.
expert. Probably should have got him on to talk a little bit about it, but
Yeah,
I'm
we
very
could do a
curious
little
about it.
weed segment. We should bring him on like once a month. Just do the weed segment.
Take
Yeah,
a
like,
puff with Eddie Grand.
Love it. Love it.
But yeah.
Yo,
I thought, like,
so what do you guys got coming up this weekend? Green Rock and stuff, or
Well, what happened with your weekend, bro? We didn't even get to that.
oh, I just did Wicked
What'd
Wolf.
you do?
Did Wicked Wolf Saturday. It was awesome. I'm DJing Wicked Wolf every Saturday now, 4 to 9 p.m. Unless it's like 1 month, I'm not doing it because if I have a wedding or I'm going to Charleston this weekend. And
one day a month.
yeah, pretty much 1 day a month, I'm not doing it. And then Sunday, I DJ'd at
Oh,
11
if you booked
a.m.
a table to Wicked Wolf to see Angelo. I'm saying if you booked a table at Wicked Wolf to see Angelo, he's not going to be here this weekend.
Yeah,
You got gypped.
Yep, you did. You did. So, and that's really it. And then this upcoming week, I'm at Charleston, and that's fucking. I'm so excited. Ooh, ready for this? Because we talked about this. I'm spinning on the new Rain controller the Thursday.
Oh, the rain.
Oh,
one?
dead ass.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's dope.
my buddy down there, he just bought it, and he was like, "Do you want to use this like Thursday with me? Like, when we go back to back?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll try it out." So I'm so excited to try that out, dude. It looks
cool.
He said he said it's awesome. He doesn't like how he has to use the Serato effects, but that's it. But that you guys use that shit all the time. I feel like.
Yeah, I like the Serato effects.
So he's because he was big on the S9.
But yeah, but I thought they had the paddle effects on there.
I don't
thought
think
they
so.
had
It might be linked to Serato though.
Yeah, I thought they had built-in paddle like the S9, but maybe not. The S9 does have good effects.
So I'm really excited to use that, and that's really.
Yeah,
I
let me
mean,
know
I'm
how it
doing
is.
working 3 gigs,
You
4 gigs.
You play at Wicked on a great controller too. You can talk a little more about that.
Yeah, the ZX. So the ZX is dope. It's like it's almost like the SZ except it's USB compatible, like the USB hard drive compatible. So it's fun, man. I have fun playing on it. Like it just gives me a good time. Hey, I usually hop on with a stick for like the first hour just to practice, and then I'll go to my laptop. But I like that controller is dope. It's cool.
Yeah, dude. I stopped by like 2 weeks ago. I came over, bro. That thing's a beast.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And they got
Only thing that stinks about that, which I don't know why Record Box or Pioneer would do it rather.
I don't know why these
4 channels.
companies. Yeah, I don't know why you
can't have access to 4 channels like on stick. It doesn't make sense.
But isn't it also whatchamacallit? It's only one laptop, right?
It's only one laptop.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
like
the
stop
weird
making
thing.
DJ fucking technology companies. Stop making controllers that can only plug into one laptop. Just do 2 laptops, please.
Especially for a controller. Like that's the big thing.
Please. Yeah, like literally a controller is the perfect.
They're
thing
meant
to
for
use
mobile
two laptops.
purposes.
Exactly.
So
Like it's perfect. Just put in two laptops every time.
it's good too. I like
the
that.
900. If the 900 can have two USBs, I think a controller can have two USBs inputs.
My Serato has been like really weird on this new laptop. It's crapped out like twice.
What's your OS system?
I'll tell you right now. So, Catalina.
Okay.
It's like the newer one.
I've heard mixed. Yeah, I have Mojave. I've heard mixed because I have a 2018, like the newer MacBook Pro, the USB one.
I'm still rocking high.
mixed
I'm rocking high
reviews.
Sierra still.
But the reason why I'm also
wish.
bringing this up, and we could talk about this, is shout out to my boy. I shout out him earlier, DJ2A Run, our number one fan, Aaron.
What's up, Aaron?
Actually, no, seriously, sent me a video. There's a Serato update 2.5 that's about to drop that is going to have like better compatibility with the newest software of Mac.
Awesome. Yeah, I need that bad.
But
It took them, bro. I feel like it's like I used to update my laptop pretty regularly. It's taken them a long time to get there.
But let me explain the weirdness about it. So if you have a laptop like me and Angelo,
yeah,
and you update. Well, it's currently right now. Actually, let me step back. Currently, right now, it's in beta form. I mean, you can download the newest update of Serato, but it's not fully released yet. For the user because there's still like bugs and stuff. And this is one of the bugs. So the newest operating system of Mac, I don't even know the name of it. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
You have the name of it?
I think it's Catalina. I don't know.
No, there's another one.
The one after Catalina.
It's the newest one. It's the newest one. Like what just came out like 3 months ago.
Big Sur.
Big Sur. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
It's compatible with Big Sur and anything before that. If your laptop is like 2017 and below, like Fish, your laptop, would work with Big Sur. Because supposedly there's like a silicone memory chip in the newer ones, like the USB-C ones, that it's not compatible yet. So it doesn't really make sense. Like if you have an older laptop with a traditional USB, you're good with Big Sur. And you're good with this new Serato update with 2.5. If you don't have it, like I said, if you have a newer laptop, they're recommending not to download it yet. It's still in beta form and wait till it is, but it's not compatible with the newest OS system. So it's just like really weird. But there's other things. There is specific stuff around like Beatport and BeatSource, which are two sites that similar to like Spotify where you can rip.
It's like a streaming thing, yeah.
Exactly, but they have a thing called like a locker now, meaning that you can lock in 100 like songs that you would use for streaming, and you can keep them saved and stored in an internal folder for Serato, meaning that you don't need Wi-Fi. Let's say you have like
but you have to have an account with that streaming platform though.
I believe so.
Okay,
I believe so. But the locker thing's interesting because essentially, let's say on Spotify, you pick like the top 100 songs. You can actively like update this. You know what I mean? You can keep them locked in your Serato, and if you never have Wi-Fi, you can access those songs 24/7.
Well, I think that's coming soon.
Well, no, that's in the 2.5 beta update.
Is Spotify.
And so
not Spotify, BeatSource or Beatport.
So
I think Spotify
are the older laptops more compatible with that? Is that why you could update?
I don't really know. They mentioned something about like there's a silicone internal drive in the newer ones that is not compatible with Serato. The older Intel laptops, they just
work
compatible. Yeah, they work.
Yeah,
interesting.
Like I said, this is a beta. You can download the newest versions 2.5 of Serato. There's a lot of like turntable updates too. Like Phase now has like a better update. So if you're spinning vinyl, you can
the mapping aspect and all that crap.
Yeah, the mapping and the battery life of them, because supposedly the phase things you have to charge. Now you can see the battery life on your Serato of the phases when you use them. So it's like cool. Next to like the disc, and you can see like your charge and stuff, which supposedly there's also a new mode too. So you have like relative, absolute, internal. There's a wireless mode specifically for phase.
Oh
which
shit!
Is like a third-party mode. It's supposed to make the accessibility of using those like easier and stuff.
Cool.
That was the information that I got from it. But
so
little update.
I also heard
you guys
they were doing
they're like, so Serato's doing a lot of shit. Obviously, they're also with Twitch. So like you're able to like kind of, it's gonna be something compatible with OBS where it'll tell you what song is being playing on the stream
when you're DJing.
when you're
That's cool.
DJing.
That's
It was like one of their latest posts on Instagram, which is really dope. And I was like, I want to look into that.
Blow up the live streaming aspect on Twitch versus like any other,
Yeah,
like any, you know what I mean, like any other platform that does that.
I
That'd be
forget what it's
huge for them.
called, but that's been something I've been wanting to do because it's like a good way to kind of like showcase new music, you know.
I agree.
I forget what it's called, but there is like, anyway, back to what I was saying with my Serato, it craps out, like it just like starts going slow and like it gets distorted and then it just stops, like freezes. Really scary. So I'm able to.
Had that issue.
Yeah, it's so weird, and then I'm able to just switch over
Trying
to
figure it out.
USB, like real quick, which is good. But
I wonder if I would have that issue too. I have to say, you know, when we've been DJing, we've been using Fisher's laptop.
yeah,
But the times I had DJ'd for like long amount of times, I've DJ'd like, you know, over 2-3 hours with this one before. I haven't had that issue.
so weird. So
Bro, Ivan always has that problem with his.
Like Fish, we used it for a Coops party, my laptop. And
I think
that
it's-
was played for like 3 hours,
Yeah.
4 hours.
Yeah.
dude, it might be Catalina, like it really might be.
because I have Mojave. I
So,
that's
that's-
Catalina because I heard there was issues with
Well,
that.
did you guys see that the 2021 MacBook Pro is supposed to have more ports?
Are they
like,
going
if they're-
back to you?
Going back, yeah, to like regular USB and shit and like all that. So I'm very curious to see if they actually do it. It's not like official or anything, but
Dude,
You say
it's
USB-C
such a
though,
scheme.
technically faster, but
Right, but
it's never
it just
allowed.
it's not like perfected yet, you know?
even on the new iPhones. The iPhone
Yeah.
charger they give you, they don't even give you a block for it. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Because they just want you to plug it into their fucking laptop. But now they're realizing how pissed people are getting too. So
Yeah. The power of people is important. Definitely.
There's a fat chance
Yeah,
I
it
might
matters.
sell it in the future. I might sell this laptop and see what I can get for it and get a newer
bro,
one.
the laptop I'm on right now, their 2015 model to me is their perfect laptop.
Everyone always says that the 2015 is the best thing.
2017 people like too. The year before mine, because that was the last year before they had the newer one. Like I have the newer one, the touch bar. It was 2018. I've had this for a while. Listen, it has done nothing wrong. I like this one, but I've had a lot of people like you, Angelo, that like had problems and stuff. So it's just like it's scary because these laptops
Yes.
are specifically kind of like, even though not made for DJing, they are made for DJing in a sense. They're
Yeah.
like, in my opinion, they're the most creative laptop. I'm curious to see if we move forward, like if someone like tries to come up with technology like for DJing, in the sense that people are going to buy like maybe a different laptop that's like more accessible. I'm curious if that ever
Or maybe it
happens.
just turns into like just an almighty like tablet. And it's just like a
Yeah,
tablet. Just
remember when I
like that's like what it's like going towards.
I mentioned that in a podcast once.
Did you?
Or in our podcast actually.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys remember that. Yeah. Where I
Yeah,
was talking
full
about
circle.
maybe they're gonna make something like specific for DJing, like in between.
Oh yeah, you were saying kind of like a Chromebook like type
yeah,
of deal.
like in between like a USB stick and like a hard drive and a laptop, like something in the middle that gives you the accessibility to kind of like use software, but also has like the robust features, you know, of a USB where it's like more reliable. Because I mentioned it in terms of like DJing like festivals and stuff. There's a couple reasons I think why people aren't DJing with laptops and festivals. You know what I mean? Like during the day and stuff, they overheat, they have problems, connectivities and stuff. You know, so I'm curious to see if there's a thing in the middle that maybe ease up that opportunity. But Fish, you might be right. Maybe it's just the issue of that too, just to make something more compatible. You know,
Serato,
Yeah.
Serato, like or Record Box would have to come out with that. Like they would have to come out with like a tablet specifically for that. You know.
yeah, but like
I'm curious if they do. Like they should. Like why not?
I'd buy that. Because like that's all. I mean, I use a laptop for like the work, but I want something specifically just for DJing. I already have so many fucking problems
Yeah.
sometimes. It's a brand
Exactly.
new laptop.
Yeah. And like doing stick is fun and all, but like once you get above like 5 hours of DJing, like you need some other shit.
Yeah.
You just need a lot of stuff.
yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious if something like that, like how would it even look? Like who knows? Maybe it's not a tablet. Maybe it's like there's got to be some type of features I feel like on it because people use laptops to obviously use the keyboard, use the mouse. They don't want to be touchscreen the whole time. So I'm curious to see if there's something like that, you know.
It's weird.
Like imagine they took like the CDJ kind of like feature and functionality of like the newer one where it is touchscreen, but you do kind of have like buttons and stuff. And like maybe added like a keyboard, you know what I mean? And maybe it's kind of like that type of look, you know. It's like you ever see like the CDJ tours? Like,
Yeah.
no one ever has those, but they have screens on them. And supposedly it's, you know, similar to that. So maybe
They're like they're like 16-inch screens. They're like big ass screens.
What is it?
Yeah.
CDJ Tour? I've never heard of
tour.
it.
Yeah. They were specifically designed for like touring DJs. They're supposed to be like they never really picked off like or popped off. I think people
Bro,
were
these
like,
things are giant.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Dude,
You ever see those before?
no, I've never seen them. That's actually funny as hell.
The
That-
CDJ
yeah.
Tour 1.
Yeah, they were supposed to like pop off like because they
I guess-
were talking about literally the same thing we're talking about. People don't want a DJ stick; they wanted more accessibility. That's
Yeah.
essentially what they were created for, but they just didn't do well, from my understanding. I don't know a single person that's ever played on one of those or seen them. I've never
So
seen
with-
them.
I've
Well,
only
the
seen them in
CD
like review videos and shit. That's it.
Would a CDJ like run all the music, or would it be USB? Like you bring a USB that like
I don't know if
Bro,
it's like
I don't
SD
know.
card or like or a
Weird.
hard drive. I have no clue. It's actually just on top and you just pull it up.
there's literally a picture. It's like it shows a CD like the whole picture of the setup, and it just goes why question mark with the picture. Like it's so stupid.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, well, listen,
Isn't there a mixer that has like 6 channels or something too?
yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't
the
make
DJ
sense.
Just like-
VM.
Like it just, bro, it looks 6 channels. It looks so obnoxious.
Yeah, it's like the
It
DJ
does.
like VM or something. But they
DJM V10 or something.
I don't
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
who's spinning for,
Yeah.
with that many.
Those are interesting. They came out with 2 models. One model has a crossfader, one has no crossfader. It's specifically used for like tech DJs, and you have like a
Yeah, apparently one was made for like techno people or some shit like that. Because apparently they just fucking go nuts.
well, they actually say the best mixer. I don't know. Some people say the best mixer is the 900. People say the best mixer is the one that just came out, the DJ VN10. But they say the most classic one is the X196, or it's not X1. I think it's called like the Zone, the Heath and Allen one. People talk super highly of that one. I feel like it's definitely more popular in Europe and like the UK and stuff.
Yeah.
What's his name uses that? George Cali uses that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. A lot of people are obsessed with the whatchamacall ones too.
the Rain.
Yeah, the knobs.
Yeah, the Rain rotary ones.
Rotary ones.
The
Those
rotary,
are fucking
yeah.
great. Those are crazy. Blackberry and
fucking
Mills.
hate those
Shout out to
things
Jackal Jive on that
suck.
one.
Those things
He's a
suck.
big rotary guy.
I don't know how people like it.
I
Yeah,
played on.
Heath
Got to
and-
play it on
Allen
once.
and Heath X196. That they say that's like one of the best mixers ever made.
It's crazy.
It's curious. I'm like, I mean, I feel like you have to be really big into it and stuff. You gotta
Yeah.
realize some of these people that DJ, they're DJs, but they're artists and producers in the sense that they do a lot of live sound stuff. They might have B pads set up, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's a CDJ looking. I think it's called I want to say it's called like the XDJ 1000 or something like that, where it looks like a CDJ, but it's just like B pads. No, it was made a while ago. Oh, here you go. The Pioneer DJS 1000. I've seen people use this and stuff in between their CDJs.
Oh
It's,
yeah,
it's
I've
a
seen
DJ
this.
pads and shit.
That's
Like-
that's interesting. Okay.
You never seen
Dude,
that before?
No.
Peop-
Yeah, bro. I look at all this shit. I'm a tech guy.
It's
The
crazy
RMX
though. Like
1000.
how
like,
like people
that's
like literally
probably
go
the biggest
crazy
version.
with this shit too. Like they like literally like they know
Yeah,
the
people are
ins and
fucking
outs.
legit with these things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I feel like you would need a 6-channel and stuff. You'd have this. Like
Yeah.
the other thing that I was looking at for my CDJs, and I've seen a lot of people use it, is the RMX 1000, which is made years ago, but a lot of people still talk very highly of it and use it. Have you guys seen that before?
Which one is it called?
It's called the Pioneer DJ RMX 1000. It's a record box, like sampler effect, like remixer, they call it.
Oh,
can-
I've seen this thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You can like distort sounds and like loop and roll, and you have a bunch of different like functionalities in your record box. Like
Fucking
in your-
$800, bro. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
That's wild.
crazy.
And what do you do? Oh yeah, you just put an SD card in to get the sounds.
Yeah.
This guy used
But
to.
it's used for like stick and stuff. Like you're not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you don't have the effects. You're not using the effects, I guess, on like the mixer itself. You have one of those bad boys.
This
It's
thing just
cool.
looks like just like futuristic for some
I
reason.
used to
It's
watch.
cool.
I used to see this guy Inferno back in the day. Inferno was really good. DJ Inferno he used to come to Jersey a lot. I think he did a Hyperglow back in the day, and he would play like. If you look him up, he has the beat pad in front of him. He has a lot of dope routines on YouTube.
DJ Inferno.
ENFERNO.
Guys, he talked for 46 minutes. A lot
Yeah,
of
I
those
know.
are the tech.
I know that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm all into it. So like, I look up a lot of that shit, the tech, and I'll watch
fire.
reviews on what people think is the best thing ever made, or like what functionality works for what. I'm just really interested in that aspect. Like,
Definitely check out Inferno. He used to do some sick routines. I remember he would
I literally just opened up a tab. I'm once we're done, I'm gonna watch some shit.
and I have a
Dope.
DJ out there. I don't know him personally. He goes by Kink, KINK.
honestly any of those guys.
All
Fucking
his shit is
Craze
live.
is
All
dope.
his
Oh
shit is-
wow, dude, he's got.
I wouldn't even call him like a DJ. Like I would just call him like just like an artist producer. Like everything he does is like a live, and he'll use like old school analog like synthesizers and stuff. When he performs, he brings like just a bunch of different shit and just goes in. It's crazy.
Yeah, this guy looks
Oh, wow.
insane with this shit.
What do you
Wow.
guys looking at? Kink?
Yeah.
Yeah, boiler room set.
Yeah, he's
No
phenomenal.
way. I gotta
Cool.
see that. I gotta watch that.
He's so cool. Yeah. Shout out to him. I followed him on Instagram a while back, and yeah, like he's cool. He just vibes out. Like you got to see his like house and stuff like on Instagram. It's just like filled with like analog, just synthesizers and shit, and just things connected. And he's just going, walk to the one and change it and add like a drum loop, and it's crazy.
Well, I'm pretty sure Dead Mouse fucking DJs live on Ableton.
That's crazy too.
Yo, people are raging in this boiler room set. Like people are going crazy in the back.
Bro, you know how much drugs these people do at boiler room?
Probably.
They're probably like just all fucking losing their shit.
If you watch Kate Trinada's boiler room set, you can literally see how many different characters are there. It's so funny. They're like all nuts. That's another good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're coming up a little over 40 minutes. So let's wrap it up.
Word.
We got
Hey, Joe.
some homework till
You're
next time.
you're in South Carolina all weekend, right?
Thursday to Monday. So I'll be back the
Thursday to
following
Monday.
weekend.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm excited.
We'll be back. We're back at Green Rock.
Oh, we got some
Thursday.
new
Let me know if
edits.
anything happened.
We got
Thursday
some
to
new
Sunday. Yeah, we do.
got some new edits on DMP.
There's
We're trying to send them to them 2 week. So we'll probably have about like 8 coming out. So just be on the lookout for that if you were on DMP.
We made some fun ones.
Yeah.
Fisher and I have some
Fuck.
new music that we're working on.
Yeah, we
A
have
lot of bangers.
I just sent out one of our new remixes for Mix and Master. So
We shall see.
Fire. And we have and
we're probably gonna hold a lot of stuff though. So we might wait till like summertime to like really kind of put things out, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna
And-
build up that
Yeah.
pipeline.
And from me, they're fire, just to let you know. Just to let everyone know they're fucking heat. So
Word.
I'm excited for those releases. They're fucking heat. And I also have a mix
You
coming
got some
out.
stuff. You got some stuff too, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit coming
That
up.
thing's gonna rip up too.
Yeah, I'm
Coming
excited.
soon.
Yeah, there we go.
I have no mic, so I'm just putting my ears over here.
We're shot. All right, well, let's wrap it up. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And thank you for listening, and yeah, come see us out in Hoboken.
Peace.
Don't be a dick to the bouncers.
Yep, peace.